So the results reflect how much you're putting in, what you're putting in. They're literally a mirror. Hi guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'll be talking about the 5 reasons that are keeping you from seeing your results, your workout results. So many people reach out to me asking or complaining that they're not seeing results and they've been working out consistently, but they're still not seeing anything and they're being discouraged, right? Understandable. The first thing on the list that we're going to talk about is goals. We have the goal. How realistic is your goal? Is it something attainable in a short time or rather a long period of time? For example, if you want to get abs, like 6-pack, that is not something you're going to achieve in 2 weeks if you're being realistic about it. But if you want to tone down your stomach, make it a bit flatter or snatched, whatever it is, that's maybe something you can work towards in the next months. And you also see the results as soon as you also look into your goal and how realistic it is and how long it takes to attain that goal. That's also something you should know. Something to pay a lot of attention to is your body type. We all have different body types. This definitely influences how fast, how slow we can reach our goals and with what intensity, how much work we need to put in, and all of that. A lot of it is influenced by our body type, among other things, right? Okay, so is your goal realistic? Is the timing realistic? To make sense to your lifestyle, your past experiences with your fitness journey, because you also need to reflect on that, to take a really good look at what you're asking of yourself, from yourself, and if it's something you can achieve. One thing I think this goes without saying is that the goal should definitely be from you and not because a friend of yours thinks that should be the thing. It's the hit, it's what has to be achieved. Or if your goal is to lose or gain weight, well, do that. Like, it's your journey. Make it yours and don't allow yourself to be influenced so much, especially in a negative aspect from others, or at least be careful is what I would say. So we now have the goal. The next thing is your nutrition. It's a huge thing when it comes to fitness and results. Your nutrition. Is it making sense with your goal? Is it going 1-in-1? Or are you trying to get a bigger booty, but you're not eating enough protein, especially because that's major when it comes to muscle gain, right? So, nutrition. Are you eating enough? Are you eating enough of the right food also? Are you drinking enough water? Are you varying your meals? Is it balanced? So you don't just have one of this or one of that, but it's a really healthy, good combination that you also enjoy. Something you can have on a regular basis and not food that you don't even enjoy in the first place, because that's not going to last long. Many people think having a healthy diet means I have to cut off all the food that I enjoy because it's maybe not as healthy. But it comes to the portions and frequency and your discipline, basically. Like, how disciplined are you when it comes to food? That plays also a huge role when it comes to your nutrition. And yeah, I think I said about everything with the nutrition. Well, maybe also just getting informed, what you should be eating more of or what you should be eating less of, depending on what fitness results you want to get for yourself. Now that I'm focused on just toning my body, and maintaining, actually, not really gaining or losing, I am just eating, I would say, carbs are the most. Carbs are like 50% of my nutrition, and then protein is like 30. These are just rough numbers that I'm throwing out there. I don't have the numbers right now in my head, but I know that carbs are like the most, and protein is like maybe 30%, and then fats are maybe 20% or maybe even 15%, because we don't need so much of those. They're not, we just need them in little amounts. Your workouts. What are you actually doing? Do you know what you're supposed to be doing? And how often? With what intensity? It's very, very crucial to see that your workouts are varied. For example, you have a HIIT day, and then the next day is a leg day, and then the other day is abs, for example, right? If, let's say, your main focus is to get your stomach flat and toned legs, and then the HIIT is just there to work your whole body, which is great. You would have these 3 workout days and 3 different workouts. You could do like these workouts, let's say for the next 4 weeks, 3 weeks, and then change what types of workouts you do, change the exercises that you do for these 3 different things, right? For the HIIT, for the abs, and for the legs. You just switch the exercises, that you do different exercises, and maybe also change the time, that you're going longer or do more reps, whatever it is that intensifies your workout experience. Because you need to push yourself. You need that progressive overload in order to push over how much your body is burning so far or building so far. That's what it's about. To understand that is very, very helpful when you structure your workout routines and programs, whatever it is that you're up to. It also needs to be something fun. Because if you're not enjoying it, again, it becomes difficult to keep up with it, to be consistent, and to put in the energy, because it's not just about doing the workout. You also need to do it right. If you don't put in the energy, the results also will probably be lacking. They'll probably also be down here. If the energy is here, the results will be here. If the energy is here, well, the results will eventually come up here. So the results reflect how much you're putting in, what you're putting in. They're literally a mirror. Obviously, like I said before, there's some things to take into consideration, like the body type and the sex, which we know, like for guys, it's maybe, I think I can even say the word easier to build muscle, because the way the fat is like spread across our body is just, it's more in the women's body than in the men's body, like in general, right? Because for everybody is different, but in general, that's the fact of things. I think that's everything that is important to say when it comes to workout. Variation, intensity, up the intensity so you can have that progressive overload, but also to see that you're not working yourself too much. You also need to see that you're getting the rest, which is the next point actually, like rest/sleep or recovery. Are you getting enough sleep? How many rest days do you have? And what are you doing in these rest days? It's actually encouraged to have rest days. Like, many people think they'll get the results much faster if they work out 7 days in a row, which is actually not good for your body at all, because then you just put your muscle under a lot of pressure. The muscles don't have the time to rest in order to also recharge and build and do all these things that they're supposed to do when you're resting. These functions are then cut out, or it's harder for your body to do those things because you're constantly working your body. This can lead to stress and burnouts eventually. A burnout in the fitness world is giving up on your goals and saying, I'm done with this. It's nothing. It's not working. I'm done with this. It's pointless. I don't see results. That's what a burnout is in the fitness world. I know with work, school, college, studies, whatever it is, sometimes it's not always possible to get those 7 to 8 hours sleep. I think it also just depends on your daily activities, what you're doing in your day. Because for some people, 6 hours sleep might just do good. But there are just some days where your body really needs those good hours of sleep. But other things that you can do on active rest days is taking like short walks, 20-minute walks, or just dancing a bit of stretching like yoga. That's sort of like exercise but still very much relaxed. Now we come to the final point. which is knowing yourself, knowing your limits, knowing your triggers, knowing your weaknesses, knowing your strengths, knowing the things that you enjoy to do, the things that you don't really enjoy to do, knowing your body, how it works, understanding yourself, your body. That is literally the blueprint when you're working out. Actually, for many things in life, understanding yourself and knowing yourself is the blueprint, because you realize, okay, right now this is not really working for me, so maybe let me do something else. If it's the workout, if it's the reps, if it's the place that you're doing your workouts, if it's the gym, if you're doing it at home and you realize, oh, at home, I'm not getting it done. Maybe I need a partner. Maybe I need to be going to the gym. Maybe I need to be outside. Like, get to know yourself and what works for you and what you enjoy to do and what keeps you motivated, helps you stay consistent, so that way you can reach your goals. I know how to look for results, have clear goals, really clear, like, okay, in the next 2 months, I want to be able to skip rope for a minute, like that's exact. That's super clear. You have the 2 months there, you have the 1 minute, and then you have the skipping rope. It's something you can look at after the 2 months and be like, okay, did I reach this goal? Am I able to now skip rope for a minute? If yes, great. If no, okay, why? What happened? What can I change? What can I do better? What is maybe not working? That's it. That's all I had to say. Points, the 5 reasons that keep many people from seeing results or from continuing their workout journeys. I know the excitement and how much it takes to say, you know what, I want to do this right now. Like, this is what I want to start working on. And then when you don't see the results in the end, it can be quite disappointing. And that's a feeling that it's a heavy feeling. And that's why when I also hear people saying, I'm done with fitness, sports, I understand them, but at the same time, I have a heavy heart, because I feel for them and I feel with them, and I want to help them understand and make them believe that, hey, you can reach your goal, whatever it is, it's possible. And I hope I could also deliver that to you guys, to see that you can reach your goals. If you have a clear goal and a clear time structure, like when you want to achieve that goal, and in order to get there, do it while having fun, of course, while taking care of yourself and appreciating every little progress that you make, and just being optimistic with your battles and challenges that you'll go through. Okay, that's it for me, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I will see you soon.